Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to dive into the dramatic story of Alex, who remains steadfast in his love for Lytuna, despite May's silent determination to win his heart. We'll explore how Alex's devotion, Lytuna's quiet strength, and May's hidden plans unfold, leading to moments filled with tension, love, and unexpected danger. If you enjoy this kind of storytelling, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. As the afternoon light softens, casting a warm glow across the cassava fields, Alex receives a call from May. Her voice is filled with excitement, carrying the energy of old memories. "Are you free? It's been ages," she asks brightly. For a fleeting moment, Alex allows himself to step away from the weight of his responsibilities, his thoughts drifting back to their student days, when laughter and scarcity defined their bonds. He agrees, arranging to meet both May and John for dinner. The thought of reconnecting after so long stirs something in him, a reminder that amidst ambition and endless work, friendship still matters. The restaurant hums with life when they gather around the table. The glow of familiar lanterns and the aroma of steaming dishes conjure vivid memories of youth, when the three of them scrape together coins for one modest meal. May beams as she shares stories from her first week back home, her voice alive with nostalgia. John, ever playful, teases her. "You still care too much about Alex, don't you?" His words bring a blush to May's cheeks, while Alex simply laughs, shaking his head. "We're just friends," Alex says firmly, his tone light but resolute. Beneath his calm smile, though, lies a deeper truth. His heart already belongs to someone else. The evening carries a rhythm of old jokes, shared glances, and memories that bind them together. Yet, amidst the laughter, Alex offers May a role as his secretary, inviting her to assist him with agricultural projects. It's not an act of romance, but one of trust and practicality. She accepts with visible gratitude, though her eyes betray a moment of hesitation. To her, this opportunity is more than a job. It's an open door. As John keeps the mood lively with teasing remarks, Alex quietly observes his friends, raising a glass with quiet appreciation. The clinking sound rings with unspoken promises to preserve these ties. But under May's polite smile, a realization forms. Watching Alex's distant gaze, sensing the weight of his silences, she begins to understand. His heart, though unsaid, belongs elsewhere. That night, when Alex leaves the restaurant with John's laughter still echoing in his ears, May hides her own thoughts. Beneath her laughter and stories, she has quietly made a vow. Being Alex's secretary will not just bring her into his world, it will bring her closer to his heart. A plan begins to take shape, one she keeps locked away, veiled by her loyalty and cheer. The following afternoon, as the sun leans westward, Alex visits Lytuna. The vegetable rows shimmer under the fading light, and the gentle ripple of the fish pond reflects the sky's golden hues. Standing beside her, watering can in hand, Alex allows himself to speak with rare vulnerability. "I want to be near you every day," he confesses, his voice quiet yet unwavering. "I want to ask your mother for her blessing." His words carry the weight of sincerity, his gaze fixed on Lytuna, as though she holds the answer to every unspoken longing in his heart. Lytuna hesitates, her face soft but conflicted. "Slow down, Alex. I'm not ready," she replies gently, her words laced with both care and distance. Alex nods slowly, masking the sting in his chest with patience. Together, they feed the fish, the ripples breaking the silence between them. Lytuna shifts the conversation to her plants, explaining how she tends to them, subtly steering the moment away from the depth of his confession. Alex listens, every word deepening his quiet admiration for her strength and independence. For him, Lytuna is like the breeze, always near, always present, but impossible to grasp too tightly. Still, he vows with quiet determination, "I'll wait." She offers him a small smile, her eyes warm yet still uncertain. As the afternoon gives way to dusk, they stand together in the stillness of the farm, a fragile thread of hope stretching between them. Alex leaves with heavy steps, carrying both sorrow and resolve, aware that his love requires patience beyond measure. Meanwhile, May steps into her new role as Alex's assistant. From the first day, she dedicates herself entirely, organizing schedules, drafting reports, shadowing him in the fields. Outwardly, she appears to be nothing more than a diligent, reliable friend. But inside, her thoughts churn with something deeper. Each interaction sharpens her awareness. The way Alex's voice softens when speaking of Lytuna, the fleeting silence that follows her name, the rare but unmistakable glow in his eyes. May notices everything. One afternoon, as she hands Alex a folder of contracts, their hands brush briefly. Alex thanks her with warmth, casually reminding her of their friendship. "You've always been a good friend," he says, unaware of how those words pierce her heart. That night, sitting alone in her room, May whispers to herself, "Just a friend? No, I can be more." Her eyes harden with determination. Her plan is no longer just a passing thought, it is a mission. By being indispensable, by proving she can stand at his side in work and life, she believes she can eventually win the place Lytuna holds. But beneath this growing ambition lies danger. For Alex, her presence is that of a friend and colleague. For Lytuna, unaware of May's quiet resolve, life continues with its fragile balance of survival and hope. And for Henry, innocent and vulnerable, the unseen consequences of May's plan could prove more dangerous than anyone imagines. Alex, steady in his love for Lytuna, does not sense the storm building beside him. He continues forward, his heart clear, his patience unshaken. But May's vow lingers in the air, unspoken yet potent, weaving itself into every moment she shares with him. And in the silence of the farm, where Lytuna whispers promises to her son and works tirelessly to build their fragile life, a shadow begins to form, one born not of hatred, but of longing. A shadow that, if left unchecked, could endanger the very people Alex has sworn to protect. The following days settle into a new rhythm. May, now fully immersed as Alex's assistant, proves herself capable and attentive. She manages calls, arranges meetings, and even accompanies him on inspections across the fields. To everyone else, she seems the perfect right hand, efficient, loyal, always present. But beneath her composed demeanor, May studies Alex carefully, searching for cracks she can use to slip past the walls of his heart. Whenever Lytuna's name comes up, May notices how Alex's eyes soften. His voice shifts ever so slightly, carrying warmth no business matter could inspire. Those fleeting changes are enough to confirm what May already suspects. Alex's heart belongs to Lytuna. The realization cuts deeply, yet fuels her determination. Being near him is enough for now, she tells herself quietly one afternoon while organizing his notes. But one day, he will see me differently. Alex, oblivious to her inner battle, focuses on balancing the relentless demands of his work with his private longings. After long hours in the fields, he often drifts toward Lytuna's farm, where the rows of vegetables and the humble fish pond have become his refuge. One such afternoon, as the light spills gently over the soil, Alex stands beside Lytuna once again. She works silently, her hands moving with practiced grace, yet her eyes betray a quiet weariness. He watches her for a moment before speaking. "You shouldn't have to carry all this alone," Alex says softly, his tone edged with both concern and longing. "Let me share the weight with you." Lytuna looks at him, her lips parting as if to respond, but no words come. She turns back to her work, masking the tremor in her heart. "I've managed this long. I'll manage still," she says, though her voice falters slightly. Alex wants to press further, to insist that she let him in, but he stops himself. He remembers her words before, "Slow down, Alex," and the walls she still holds between them. So instead, he stands quietly beside her, lending his presence as comfort, even if his love remains unspoken. Back at the company, May watches from the sidelines as Alex's schedule fills with long afternoons on the farm, business meetings pushed aside or rescheduled without hesitation. Each time his attention shifts toward Lytuna, a spark of frustration ignites within her. Yet she does not show it. Instead, she crafts her plan with care. She becomes indispensable, anticipating Alex's needs before he voices them, smoothing out conflicts with suppliers, even staying late to ensure every report is flawless. To Alex, it seems she is simply dedicated. To May, it is the foundation of her quiet pursuit. One afternoon, as Alex reviews contracts, May lingers by his desk. Her tone is casual, but her words deliberate. "You've been spending a lot of time away from the office lately. People might start to wonder where your priorities lie." Alex looks up, his expression calm but firm. "My priorities are where they should be. Don't worry about what people think." The conversation ends there, but May's thoughts race. She had hoped to plant doubt, to draw his focus back toward work and toward her. Instead, his answer only confirms the depth of his feelings for Lytuna. Later, alone in her room, May stares at her reflection. "If I can't change his heart with words," she whispers, "then I'll do it with actions." Her plan sharpens. Being by Alex's side as his assistant is no longer enough. She must prove that she can protect him, that she can support him in ways Lytuna never could. In her mind, the farm and its simple struggles pale beside the vast responsibilities Alex carries. "He needs someone like me," she convinces herself, "not someone bound by hardship." But in the quiet of the farm, Lytuna remains unaware of May's resolve. Her days are filled with labor and the tender care of Henry. Each evening, when she sees Alex arrive, her heart stirs despite her careful restraint. His presence brings comfort, his words a reminder that she is not as alone as she believes. Yet she also knows the risks. Allowing herself to lean on him means exposing Henry to uncertainty, and her own heart to promises she fears may one day break. Alex, standing at the edge of her world, feels the weight of both patience and frustration. Every afternoon spent by her side deepens his conviction. He knows what he wants, Lytuna, and the quiet family life he imagines with her and Henry. But Lytuna's hesitations leave him caught in a limbo of waiting, where hope and doubt battle silently within him. Meanwhile, May's shadow stretches longer. She begins weaving herself into Alex's personal life as seamlessly as she has into his business. She offers to handle errands, arranges meetings near places Alex frequents, and positions herself as the one constant he can rely on. Her presence becomes harder to refuse, harder to ignore. But with each calculated step, the risk grows. Because while Alex sees her only as a friend and colleague, May's determination sharpens into something more consuming. And in that consuming fire lies danger, not just for herself, but for Lytuna and Henry, whose fragile peace depends entirely on Alex's unwavering love. One afternoon, as Alex and Lytuna share quiet moments at the fish pond, May's voice lingers in his memory. People might start to wonder where your priorities lie. He brushes the thought away, yet a flicker of unease stirs. Could his world of business and his world of love collide in ways he cannot yet foresee? For now, Alex holds firm. He loves Lytuna, and no amount of distraction can alter that truth. But May's silent vow, her carefully crafted closeness, lingers like a shadow on the horizon. A shadow that could one day stretch far enough to touch the very heart of the woman and child Alex longs to protect. And so the afternoon light fades once again over the fields, casting long shadows across the soil. Alex walks forward, resolute in his love, unaware of the storm quietly gathering behind him. Lytuna, clutching Henry close, whispers promises of safety into the evening air. And May, alone with her thoughts, refines her plan, convinced that time and persistence will eventually turn Alex's heart toward her. The stage is set, each choice weaving threads of hope and danger together, and in the fragile silence between them, all lies a question none can yet answer. Will Alex's steadfast love be strong enough to protect Lytuna and Henry from the hidden risks May's ambition might unleash? Alex stands firm in his love for Lytuna, never allowing May's feelings to influence his heart. To him, May is only a friend, and by offering her the role of his assistant, he believes he is simply supporting an old companion. But beneath May's smile lies a hidden plan, her growing determination to win Alex through loyalty and persistence. As Alex spends his afternoons at Lytuna's farm, helping with her struggles and quietly vowing to wait for her love, May becomes increasingly convinced that she must prove herself indispensable. While Alex remains unaware, her silent ambition begins weaving a shadow that could put Lytuna and Henry in danger. Between love, patience, and hidden intentions, the story unfolds with tension, leaving one question: can Alex's steadfast devotion protect the woman and child he longs to call his family?